Ever wish you could just go to one place for, like, everything?
You mean like Amazon?
Well, yeah, but think even bigger. Like, what if you needed hotel furniture or stuff for a mining camp or even EV chargers?
Okay, now that's a pretty diverse shopping list.
Exactly. And that's what makes this company, Omland, so fascinating. They're aiming to be that one-stop shop for a whole bunch of industries. We're deep diving into Omland today, and it's going to be wild.
So where do we even start with a company that does, well, everything?
Their origin story is actually pretty interesting. Apparently, the founders were working in, like, procurement or something, and they kept running into the same problem.
Let me guess. They couldn't find reliable suppliers who could handle the specific needs of different industries.
Bingo. Like, hotels need super specific stuff, right? Durable furniture, those blackout curtains that actually block light.
And then you've got mining camps that need, like, seriously heavy-duty bed frames, storage solutions that can handle tough conditions.
And forget about finding one supplier who can do all that. Plus, who wants to deal with a million different vendors? Nightmare.
And that's where Omland saw the gap. They realized they could provide real value by not only offering these industry-specific products, but also doing it in a way that's actually affordable.
Hold on, affordable A&D, high quality. How's that even possible?
Well, they've spent over 20 years building relationships with manufacturers all over the world, so they can leverage those connections to source top-notch stuff without the insane markups.
Smart. So it's not just about having a ton of products. It's about making the whole procurement process easier for these businesses.
Exactly. And they're not just sitting on their laurels either. They're constantly adding new product lines. Like, I don't know if you saw this, but they're doing storage solutions now.
Lockers.
Lockers for everything. Schools, gyms even, gun safes. Plus, they've got tool cabinets and industrial shelving.
So they're branching out, trying to capture even more of the market.
I think it's more than just trying to be everywhere. They're strategically using their existing manufacturing connections to diversify, kind of like preempting what businesses are going to need.
That's some serious foresight. But, okay, this is where it gets really interesting. Are you ready for this? They're doing EV chargers now. EV chargers.
You think that's a weird fit, huh?
It just seems so out of left field. Like, they're doing furniture and lockers and bam! Electric car charger.
It's actually not that crazy when you think about it. Remember how we were talking about them becoming a solutions provider, not just a product supplier?
Right, right.
So with EV charging, they're not just selling the hardware, they're handling installation, software, payment processing, the whole shebang.
So they're making it super easy for businesses to jump on the EV trend. That's actually really smart.
It is, and it shows they're not afraid to push boundaries and think long term.
I'm kind of blown away by how much they're doing. But isn't there a risk in spreading themselves so thin?
There's always that risk, right? But remember, they've got those global manufacturing connections we talked about. That gives them a huge advantage in terms of both quality and cost.
So they're not trying to be experts in everything themselves. They're partnering with those who are.
Precisely.
Okay, so just to recap, Omland is basically shaking things up by offering a ridiculously diverse range of products, focusing on solutions, not just products. A&D leveraging a global network of manufacturers. It's a pretty impressive model.
Definitely. And it makes you wonder, what's next for them? Will we see them in renewable energy? Smart cities?
Who knows? Maybe they'll be providing, like, space travel equipment one day.
Hey, with Omland, I wouldn't rule anything out.
It's definitely a company to keep an eye on.
Absolutely.
And that's it for this deep dive. See you next time.